global smart home penetration rate is 10% this year and is expected to be double by 2025. Is your home one of them? สวัสดีครับ Hello everyone, I'm Thitat Wing Jungkankun, Head of Digital Technology, IoT Department, Jarton Group, Thailand. It's our privilege to be representing Thai IoT Association to share with you all about smart home trends that shape the market. Our today's agenda has three main parts: what, why, and how. In what, we'll explore the concept and protocols together with our front runners as a basis for everyone. In why, as simple as one slide, we'll see the market growth of this lucrative industry, and then we'll go directly to the how, which is our highlights here. Future trends, challenges, real cases, globally and in Thailand. So, shall we? There are 6 pictures of the same house. Let's take a tour. The first one is a glass wall of the house, which is fully automated with security sensors. The second one is an exterior entrance, where all the visitors will receive RFID pins to identify themselves and also their preferences, like music, lights, paintings they like throughout the journey of the house. Outdoor swimming pool, which is temperature controlled, and you can preset your underwater music before you jump in. Guest room, where the visitors' preferences like music and lights are adjusted accordingly. Bedroom, with floor sensors recording your steps and can identify your scene adjustment and detect if you fall onto the floor. And last one, living room, with digital screens which can be controlled from the command center. Can you guess whose house is this? Some of you might have seen this before. Yes, it's Bill Gates' smart home, which took him 7 years to complete with all the smart functions mentioned. But how lucky we are today! We can build our desired smart home in less than a week. Thanks to these technologies, from stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3, we are now in the era of smart scene with the smart space. With the advancement of AI, we can set our preferences using time, geofencing, and interactions, etc. to create our desired commands not only in the home but also outside areas, like your EV bikes, your smartwatch, or even your faraway garden sprinklers. Now, let's explore the related protocols, which are 3 major connectivities: power line, field bus, and wireless. As you may know, with the hardwired system, they require deep technical integrations. So, it might not be the future of DIY smart home in the mass market. So, shall we focus on the wireless, which are traditional Wi-Fi and non-traditional Zigbee and Z-Wave. All protocols have pros and cons. In terms of security, Z-Wave is number 1, as its frequency is not widely used. But in terms of device cost, gateway requirements, Wi-Fi is definitely a big win. While Zigbee is moderate in terms of security, but its power consumption is surprisingly low. Considering the device cost, market penetration, gateway requirements, ecosystem readiness, our personal views, front-runner protocols would be Wi-Fi and Zigbee, along with add-on protocols like Bluetooth, RF433, 4G, 5G, or even NB-IoT. And of course, it might be like eating food without drinking water if you don't have global leading voice commands like Google Assistant, Alexa, and Siri. Comparing to 1 billion iPhones sold since 2007, almost 36 billion IoT devices installed worldwide in 2021. We categorize them into 6 main categories: according to their functions. Winning the top three: security, electrical, and appliance. They play a leading role for the first-time users to get a first-hand adoption of IoT smart device integration into their homes. With that being mentioned, there are tons of researches about the market growth of smart home industry. The average CAGR is around 14 to 25%, which is a highly lucrative. Now we have made it to the first half. Let's explore the future trends in the remaining half together. Global researching firm McKinsey published the 6 archetypes of the new businesses, 3 of which are the major components in our smart home industry: collaboration platform, remote service provider, and data utilizers. They are the foundation of our industry trends. Let's start with number 1. Collaborative platform with open ecosystem. Even the mainstream like Apple and Samsung, when it comes to smart homes, they partner up with hundreds of brands. Apple has relaxed many restrictions of HomeKit compatible devices by introducing software-based authentication under MFI, or made for iPhone, iPod, and iPad programs. Samsung, on the other hand, plans to switch from legacy developer tools toward the API-based ecosystem, which would allow more flexible and way easier device integration methods. Another mainstream, Oppo, started to build its IoT devices by cooperating with Midea, one of the biggest home appliances in China, by developing Oppo's operating system, ColorOS, user portal to control Midea appliances. Microsoft and GE extend partnership in its industrial IoT for managing and analyzing machine data sensors. Still under the topic of partnerships, hardware and software are like husband and wife. No one can do their jobs alone. It takes lots of workload to manage smart device life cycle from ideation to production process. If the hardware vendors can find a good match with the software experts, it definitely can accelerate the time to the market and utilize data in more effective ways. Last but not least, apart from HMI or human-to-machine interface, human-to-human touch is our major key for future trends, as connected is not enough. Delivering real human value is a must. Human-animal powerful connections might create a strong demand for animal GPS tracker or animal loss prevention token that can alert the owners when their dogs are out of their way. Alerting people working outside home of the medical distress of their loved ones at home is considered one of the top reasons why people have a high demand for elderly care devices. One of the main reasons for users to make a first-time purchase of smart home devices is to prevent burglaries. That's why security products make the top of all lists. Prevention of life and belonging is a real value smart home devices can deliver to users. From the survey of the company of 215, Dimensional Research found out the top 3 challenges. They are complex supply chains, lack of hardware and software connection architectures, software development quality issues. We wrap these 3 up to be complex supply chain from hardware manufacturing and software development. Scalability, how big, how far you can go in terms of devices, platform, infrastructure in a sustainable way, because it takes lots of resources. Another important thing, cross-compatibility. The smart home market has huge potential, but it's still too fragmented. We should expect to see greater cross-compatibility and less focus on different platform lock-in. For security, we have shared our digital footprints for our convenience. With smart home technology, the information should be well managed, not only technical encryptions, but also how you manage data by GDPR or PDPA in Thailand. Connectivity. This might be an issue of digital divide in some suburb or rural areas. As the remote workforce expands, especially in the pandemic outbreak like this time, IT and power infrastructure is a fundamental challenge we have to overcome. Now, we are good to go. Let's see the real case samples. Back in the year 2000, there was Home Plug Powerline Alliance. But in 2016, there was no further technology development in the community anymore. Might be because the wireless technology comes into the market. However, there is the so-called CSA or Connectivity Standards Alliance, used to be under the Zigbee Alliance in the US. This alliance is composed of the major leading global players like Google, Apple, Amazon, and many others. With this alliance, all of us would benefit from the cooperation, and this is a fundamental idea of what we are doing now in Thailand. Introducing JARTON IoT. With the support from Smart City Thailand project of the Royal Thai government. These are some brands and the cooperation that we did during the past years under Thailand IoT platform, JARTON IoT. We aim to have 100 brand alliances in all household categories, focusing mainly on the smart property solutions. And definitely, we shall be the growth engine to Thailand IoT market in years to come. Wish I could have more time with you, but I really need to go. Please keep in touch via my Facebook or LinkedIn. Hopefully, we can get in touch and create a better world with smart home and IoT. Thank you everyone. Goodbye for now. สวัสดีครับ